come on in, guys. Our class will be starting soon. You guys can take a seat right there. Hi there, thanks for coming to our event on the development of children, specifically toddlers. My name is Manja. I'll be the primary nurse today, leading today's discussion. I also have 3 student nurses here with me today. This is Alex, Nick, and Charlene. It's their pediatric rotation, so this will be a learning opportunity for both of them and for you as well. Before we begin, do you guys have any questions?
Hi, my name is Christina. This is my son, Ryan. He just turned 2. Oh, I do have a question. How do I know if my toddler is physiologically developing? What are some physical milestones I can look out for?
Oh, that's a great question. I actually think Charlene can answer that for you.
There are many physical milestones you can look out for in your toddler. For example, a toddler between 18 to 24 months should most likely be able to kick a ball, squat while playing, carry a large toy while walking, remove lids from a container, string large beads with 2 hands, take off shoes, hats, and socks. For a toddler between 24 to 30 months, they should most likely be able to scribble while holding a crayon in his whole hand, build a tower of 5 or more blocks, run without falling, walk upstairs and downstairs alone while placing both feet on one step, and walk backwards and sideways. During this time period, they are constantly moving. Expect your toddler to be running, jumping, dancing, and hopping. And for a toddler between 30 to 36 months, they should most likely be able to cut paper with a small safety scissors, turn pages of a book, walk on a narrow beam by putting one foot in front of the other, and climb the ladder or other play equipment.
Thank you. Oh yeah, he has been doing that kind of stuff. We will continue to look out for the other milestones.
Play!
Okay, we
Play!
will. Later. Okay. Oh yeah, and can you also tell us about those developmental stages you mentioned earlier?
Yeah, sure. Alex can go over that with you.
So a toddler between the ages 18 months and 3 years is in stage 2 of Erikson's developmental stages, which is autonomy versus shame and doubt. So during this stage, toddlers begin to gain a little bit of independence and confidence and start making decisions and perform actions on their own. So Christina, you as a parent need to help your toddler Ryan develop their feelings of autonomy by allowing them to make their own decisions and gain control. So an essential event in this developmental stage is potty training. It helps children develop a sense of control over their physical skills and a sense of independence. So Christina, as you as a parent, if you allow them to be ashamed if there are any accidents or if they fail to gain a sense of autonomy, they may feel shamed and doubtful.
Oh wow, that's so interesting. I've never heard of Erikson before. Ryan actually began potty training last week and he's been doing very well. Okay, is there anything else I should look out for or know about?
You know what? There is one more developmental theory that you should know about. It is by a psychologist named Piaget that Nick will touch on.
Thanks. So based on Piaget's stages of development, children in toddlerhood to about 7 years of age are in the pre-operational stage. During this stage, young children are able to think about things symbolically and they learn to use words and pictures to represent objects. Their language becomes more mature and they also develop memory and imagination, which allows them to understand the difference between past and future and engage in make-believe. During this stage, children also start to engage in pretend play. During this stage, thinking is based on intuition and still not completely logical. Children in this stage cannot yet grasp more complex concepts such as cause and effect, time, and comparison. They tend to be egocentric and struggle to see things from the perspective of others, getting better with language and thinking but still tend to think in very concrete terms. Children in this stage also struggle with the idea of conservation.
Oh, what's conservation?
Okay, so being able to conserve something means knowing that a quantity doesn't change if it's been altered. So your child may not understand if something's been stretched, elongated, spread out, shrunk, or etc.
Thanks, Nick. Great job at explaining conservation. I'll be taking over and discussing health promotion and injury prevention. Firstly, all children should be placed in age-appropriate seat restraints. Make sure the seats are placed in the rear seats of the car, facing towards the rear of the car. Make sure they also use these safety restraint seats until they reach the appropriate height, weight, and that is allowed before they can ride in the car without using the safety restraint seats. Lastly, never leave your children in the car unattended just because they can easily overheat. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for attending our learning session. I hope you learned a lot. This is a great learning opportunity for our nursing students. Did you have any questions left for us?
No, I don't have any more questions. I think I learned a lot and you guys explained everything really well. And I can't wait until Ryan goes.